And a gracious good morning to you, my dears. This morning, moi leapt from his cot, bathed, and had a cuppa, and thought that he has been remiss in putting film bits on YouTube. Seems there are a lot of emails that beg for more. So today, this film bit is all about Facebook. Now, my dears, you can roll your eyes up into the sky and say, Facebook, how does that tie in to Calavera Street? Well, my dears, it ties in right smartly. There are many folks far more clever than this old geezer who would like to believe that there is no one on this road who owns a computer, much less social networks on the internet with other folks in Fresno. They be very wrong, my dears. Facebook, moi came to Facebook because he received an invite from a neighbor on the road lived on, and then received another, and another, and another. Well, you know how it goes, my dears. You get one friend, and then you get many friends. This old geezer has learned in his life that friendship comes at you from many different quarters. And if you're clever, and there are folks in town who think that moi is clever by half, you try and capture as many folks who are interested in what's going on in your life as possible. Because it's the folks that you surround yourself with that make for change. There are many brilliant folks in Fresno. And this old geezer has discovered quite blatantly on Inauguration Day just how many brilliant folks in Fresno are members of Facebook and log on, and they read, and they comment. My dears, Tennessee Williams, ages ago, the big drama queen that he was, wrote a line in a play, A Streetcar Named Desire, and gave it to a character, Blanche Dubois. There are many times, my dears, that this old geezer feels a bit like Blanche. I have always been dependent upon the kindness of strangers, so says Blanche Dubois as she's led away to the booby hatch. To be true, this old geezer might be the biggest nutter in Fresno. I don't know. But the road lived on, the folks met in Fresno, have made me realize that we are all connected in some way or another. And it's in connecting with one another that we become more brilliant. So this old geezer has bought in to the premise of Facebook completely. There are many folks out there who are discovering about the road lived on and about facts in Fresno that hopefully will empower them to believe that one person connected with another person connected to another person can bring about change. Change that can last. It is, my dears, our government, our city, our neighborhoods. And we, each and every one of us who live in Fresno, who might be a member of the Facebook family, have the ability to reach out to one another and listen to what's going on a different road than lived on, and become friends. Friends. Moi happens to like the word neighbor a lot better. We're all neighbors in Fresno. One big happy family of neighbors. And it has been exciting to meet so many brilliant neighbors on Facebook. Now, my dears, this is not an advert for Facebook. Trust me. Facebook has so many members, it's unbelievable. They are not dependent upon this old geezer to get more folks to social network on the internet. But Facebook's pretty big. And moi has been gobsmacked to find out how many folks known are on Facebook. So this old geezer would like to take this opportunity to say another quote from another film, probably from an actress that many younger members of Facebook are totally not aware of. That be Ooh, see, I've just had a brain freeze. That would be Betty Davis. In a film, she announces to the assembled crowd, "I'd love to kiss you, but I just washed my hair." Oi! This old geezer has got no hair. But he still would like to reach out and kiss each and every person who has become best new mates with moi. Facebook, I love it. It is a challenge to see more that one can learn about the city lived in. So, what's the bottom line here? I'm always telling folks that one has to connect the dots. Well, here's the connecting of dots. There are a lot of brilliant folks in Fresno, and there are a lot of brilliant folks who want other folks to know how brilliant they are. And Facebook allows them to let the whole world know not only that they are brilliant, but they know lots of brilliant folks. Lovely. Well, my dears, let me put it to you this way. Each and every one of us have the ability to read something, watch something, listen to something, and then tell a mate what we have watched, read, or listened to. And it's in the retelling of this story that more and more and more folks become aware of what's going on in Fresno. And there is a bloody lot going on in Fresno, my dears. We'll tell you true. So, from historic Calaveras, in the flat of this old geezer, who has discovered that if nothing else, life is an adventure that has to be lived to the fullest each and every day. You have to take opportunities as they come to you. Moi has embraced the friendship of Facebook and is right pleased to be here. So you all have a brilliant day. You've now heard this old geezer bang on. And along with the words, I hope that more of you will discover each other in Fresno. So you have a brilliant day. And cheers from historic Calaveras.